Graduate students with children are a vital part of the University of Michigan community of educators and researchers. Though a minority of GEO's members are parents, issues have emerged prominently in the last several contract cycles. Student parents at the University of Michigan are able to apply for a child care subsidy to help pay for licensed child care. This is a great program. It helps students balance work and study and family obligations. It is also helpful as a recruiting tool. We know a number of parents who cite the availability of this subsidy as an important factor in their decision to come to the University of Michigan. That said, GEO membership is concerned that the current eligibility requirements for the subsidy exclude some students who need and use licensed child care. Specifically, we are concerned about the spousal work-study requirement, which requires that a student's spouse must study or work at least 20 hours a week in order for their family to receive the subsidy. This 20-hour limit is arbitrary and functionally excludes many families who need and use child care. Groups that have come to our particular attention are families with unemployed spouses who are on the job market, families with spouses who don't meet the arbitrary 20-hour threshold, which include international students whose spouses may have visa restrictions on the number of hours they can work, and families with a spouse in the home but who need to pay for preschool. This lack of access to the child care subsidy interferes with these students' ability to complete their degrees in a timely manner. At the conclusion of contract negotiations last year, a memorandum of understanding created a joint GEO University of Michigan committee to reevaluate the subsidy spousal work-study requirement. $150,000 was earmarked to implement any accepted recommendations by this committee. GEO approached this committee with great hope. We have come to meetings with data from our members, ideas for how to enhance needed access to the subsidy, and a strong collaborative spirit. We are, however, troubled by the fact that the GEO University of Michigan Committee has made little progress thus far. We have had little response from the university members of the committee on our ideas and proposals. Additionally, meetings have been postponed or canceled. We were finally promised concrete proposals from the university at a meeting scheduled for early February, but were then informed at the last minute that there would be nothing for another 2 weeks. We are concerned that this delayed response indicates a lack of commitment to the purpose of the committee. A failure to address the issues we have outlined would be extremely disappointing for GEO's members who have advocated for improved access to the subsidy for several years. Given the University of Michigan's commitment to excellence, respect, and diversity, this administrative resistance to needed reforms in the child care subsidy is especially unsettling. Increased access to the child care subsidy will drastically improve the lives of many graduate students and allow them to focus on research and teaching with renewed energy. We at GEO see changes to the child care subsidy spousal work-study requirement as both beneficial to the university and very much in line with this institution's mission to promote academic excellence through diversity. We ask the Regents to urge the university members of the joint GEO University of Michigan Committee to fully commit to working with us to find a solution upon which all parties can agree. We ask the Regents to urge the university members of the committee to engage with us in our work with the same collaborative spirit we have brought to these meetings. We think that together we can find a way to improve the lives of graduate student parents and the university community. In addition, we want to ensure that the best and brightest can afford a university education. Beyond our concerns for graduate student parents, we believe the university should adopt policies which are more inclusive to undocumented students and reaffirm our commitment to diversity. The Regents can best do this by extending in-state tuition rates to undocumented students. Thank you.
What's his name?
Jack.
Jack, nice job. Welcome to the Regents meeting. Good job, honey.